Hey, what's going on, NFL fans, Atlanta Falcons fans? It's your boy Antoine Smitty Smith, man. Y'all know I get down. Y'all know I do it, man. Press that subscribe button. Also, press that notification bell. Get my videos as soon as I drop them. Press that like button, man, to help me get my recommendations up. To get my videos through the YouTube universe, I greatly appreciate y'all as always. But right quick, very quick, the Falcons have made a key signing, man. Kentavius Street comes back to the Atlanta Falcons, and honestly, it's no surprise because I said they need help on that defensive line. And he's been a key piece for the Atlanta Falcons for the last two seasons. After coming over midseason from Philadelphia in 2023, man, where in 5 games he had 14 tackles and a sack, and he was key down the stretch. So he earned another contract last year. Played in 13 games, 15 tackles, 1 sack, ironically. But I felt like it was a key signing because he's a versatile guy. And if they play in a 4-3 or a 3-4, he fits both schemes. And honestly, I think that you just got to have size up front on the defensive line. And he's 6'2", about 290. So he plays well from 0 technique, 3 technique, wherever you line him up, 5. So you bring a key guy like this back, I think it makes a lot of sense. It's only a 1-year deal, and they've gotten good production out of him the last 2 years. And also, I know I didn't tell y'all, but Taquan Grant returns. We all know last year he was injured, but he's been a key piece to this run defense. This is the main reason why he's coming back. So now as we look forward to the draft, it's kind of playing out to see exactly what Atlanta's planning to do at 15, or if they plan to trade back and get more compensation for that 15 pick. So Kentavius Street returns 1-year deal. Taquan Graham returns. You got to remember they signed Morgan Fox, another defensive end. So they're loading up veterans on the defensive line to go in with these young guys. Because you got to still remember, you still have Zach Harrison, who's only 23 years old. You still on Ebiketie, who's about 24, 25 at the most. So they still have a lot of young talent on this team. So they're adding key veterans to help these young guys along. This is what they should do, including the guys that they bring in. They also resigned special teamer Kadera Hodge, who's been here the last 3 seasons, who's had his best offensive production with the Atlanta Falcons. So they're making a lot of key moves, special teams as well. Keith Taylor, cornerback, going to be a special teamer as well. And that's a part of football that no one talks about because a lot of people like to talk about special teams. But it's also key with field position. It's also key with still putting points on the board. It's key for forcing turnovers, momentum in games. So special teams is important too. So Kadera Hodge, 7 catches for 131 yards last year as a receiver. Y'all remember that 45-yard game winner against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in overtime. So, hey, Kadera Hodge is a key part of this team as well. But that's my quick news for the Atlanta Falcons. Kentavius Street returns. Signed Taquan Graham, Kadera Hodge, Morgan Fox, and Falcons are still building. Let's finish this rodeo, man. Look, Trey Hendrickson is looking forward to re-signing with the Bengals on both sides, or trying to come upon an agreement where it works for both sides. But honestly, I think Cincinnati would be crazy to let him leave because he's had 35 sacks the last 2 years. I think that's near the top in the league the last 2 years. He's 30 years old, yes, but he deserves his money like everybody else. And Falcon fans, let's be honest. We were waiting for a Trey Hendrickson trade to be announced. I know I was, because I feel like he could have came in and wrecked shit for the Falcons, and look, he would have changed the whole dynamic of this defense. And it would have predicted how we were going to go in the draft just a little bit easier, but we still could go cornerback or safety in the first round. We still could go cornerback or safety in the second round because cornerback edge is deep in this draft. So we'll just wait to see. But Diana Rossini from ESPN, man, she said they're working towards an agreement. So I think the Trey Hendrickson train has run to his last station, and I think he's going to stay in Cincinnati. But those are my thoughts on those topics, man. Tell me what y'all think. Drop those comments, man. Let's debate. Let's have fun as always. It's your boy Antoine Smith signing off. I will holler at y'all soon, man. Peace.